It's Friday the 13th, and you know what that means. And Connor, I'll kill you! Oops. Take it away.
Hey everyone, and welcome to the All Elite Zone podcast for our AEW Rampage live reaction. Again, early start time, just like last Friday, 4:30 Central Time, 5:30 Eastern. Looks like it's just gonna be me and Chris tonight. The Rampage looks pretty good tonight. The main event, Scorpio Sky and Frankie Zane for the TNT Championship, and you do have a new intro. If you guys seen that the new intro. So no longer will there be the countdown anymore. That will be our intro going forward.
New introduction. Not bad, not bad. Man, you guys doing real professional.
So we're starting off with Death Triangle versus Private Party, and no, it's Butcher Blade and Mark Quinn from Private Party. So we're starting off with Death Triangle.
Yeah. So Connor, what'd you think of the introduction? Well, I mean not the introduction, but the what I did when I say Friday the 13th.
Well, it was good because today is Friday the 13th.
Well, I could have said it's Friday and you know what that means, but since today is Friday the 13th, I just went, it's Friday the 13th, and you know what that means. And Connor, I'll kill you. Because, it features a movie Jason.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be a butcher knife, but technically, since I can't have any weapons on the air, I have to put a Dr. Pepper, and I just went, whoops. So, oh! I know Mr. Jacob's not on here, but I'm not going to spoil anything.
Yeah,
Well, I'm not going to say this, though, but Connor, did you hear about this spoiler on, I think on the websites, though, about I'm not going to say web, I'll say the Owen Hart tournament?
Yeah, but Sheeta.
Don't say, well, I mean, well, yeah. But
It's gonna be announced tonight. Everyone probably already knows that Sheeta is injured from her street fight with Serena Deeb, and Chris Statlander will be taking her place. They're probably going to announce that tonight. Like that's all the
and
fans found out.
yeah, all the fans might find out, and we just spoiled it a little bit for some people.
Too bad. We already did it.
Yeah,
But I think a lot of people saw it on social media.
know what you mean.
So now
But
instead of Sheeta versus Red Velvet, it'll be Chris Statlander and Red Velvet.
yeah,
Sports
well, where are you on
entertainer.
right now? I'm on Pac versus the Butcher.
Same match. Yeah, right now Pac and the Butcher's in the ring. They
Okay,
just
good.
Butcher and
So
Blade is Sports Entertainer of the Week.
yeah, so I know Mr. Jacob's supposed to be on here tonight. I guess he was
He
too.
is.
I guess as we said, it's early start time, and
Well, he was supposed to be on here, but his internet's out. So
must because of it's raining.
he said it's fine there in Texas, but he has Spectrum, and for some reason the internet's down. He can't even watch Rampage on the TV. So he'll be
So I
back.
guess
Like he'll be back though. It's not his fault or anything.
I understand.
Because I have
So I guess
internet problems
so
as
I guess it
well.
was just. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say I have plenty of internet problems myself sometimes, but it's gonna be us two tonight. Looks like. I
Looks like
wish
it's
it would.
gonna.
I wish it was at regular start time.
Yeah, know what you mean. By the way, look, I know you got plans for All Out though, but have you heard about Starcast coming in Nashville?
Yeah, around SummerSlam weekend. I've been to Starcast one time when I was in Chicago.
Yeah, but this is their first time though in I believe 3 years due to the pandemic. I was thinking about going there since they just announced it, and it is taking place in Nashville. I mean, I know, it's on the WWE
Yeah,
weekend. I'll give you that.
they haven't had a Starcast since 2019.
Well, technically, about 2 or 3 months right before the pandemic started. Well, I mean, 2 months or 3 months prior to the pandemic when it first started. So, they haven't announced anything yet. Well, they haven't announced any guesses yet, but I do hope they announce.
Yeah.
And I do hope they announce. I hope they're still conjoined with AEW though. I mean, I know. I mean, they could be conjoined with some AEW superstars, but that's it. So I guess I'm just gonna have to find. We're just gonna have to find out though in the upcoming weeks. I'm gonna get tickets though eventually. Oh, Connor's out, so I guess it's just me for a while. So I'm not gonna say anything. Or maybe it's just me. Because I'm just on here. So Connor is experiencing some technical difficulties. Oh, here he is.
Why we all coming at the same time?
All right, I'm here. I am sorry for my tardiness. My internet was out for the last hour and a half almost.
No, you're fine because my internet was acting up a few seconds ago. Then I came back out, and it's working fine.
Mr. Jacobs, is it bad out there? Like it's storming real bad or something?
No, the weather's actually not that bad. It's a little hot, but I'm not sure what the problem is with the internet. But they just got through working on it, so here I am.
It's storming where I'm at.
Well, me and Connor were discussing about they announced StarCast 5 will be coming to Nashville, Tennessee this July.
Nice.
And so StarCast 5 or their first StarCast. I mean, is that right? Did I say it right? StarCast?
Yeah, I think yeah.
This will be their first StarCast in 3 years due to the pandemic began.
Yeah, it has been a while since they've done StarCast, hasn't it?
And
yeah, they normally do it during AEW stuff, but the one who owns StarCast, it's Colonel Thompson, and Colonel Thompson's he's good friends with Cody Rhodes. So it's kind of coincidence that Cody Rhodes is in WWE and they're having it on a WWE weekend of SummerSlam. So,
oh boy!
But Tony Khan does his own fan fests, but it's just kind of weird that since Cody Rhodes is in WWE, we're just gonna.
Yeah, it's a bit awkward.
I don't know. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You mean Conrad Thompson, right?
Yeah, he's going out with Ric Flair's daughter. Well, not Charlotte, but his other daughter.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I had no idea about that. That's news to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess they're still together. That's what.
I added him a friend. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, that was a Swan Tom to Pac and Pentagon. That was a good Swan Tom.
Oh.
Clothesline.
Oh boy.
Is Butcher or Blake gonna steal this?
Oh my God! It looks like they are. Oh shit! Oh! Oh my God!
That was the close one.
That was too close, dude.
I don't know if you've seen our new. Did you see the new intro?
I didn't get a chance to.
I'm gonna play it again.
Okay.
Oh boy. All right.
Just one time and then.
Yeah, You've been trying, but you're nothing like me. You can make it, but you're not fooling me. If you jump in the fire, I'll be watching you burn. I'll be waiting till you get what you deserve. You've been lying across the 7 seas, tried to hide it, but now it's sink or swim. If you jump in the fire,
that was pretty badass, dude. I like that one. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I got you when you was doing the like NWO.
Yeah, I saw that. That's pretty cool, man. Good job.
Yeah.
I had to have a little help with that. I had to spend an extra investment on someone to help me with it. So I thought it was time to do something different besides the countdown every time.
Yeah,
I love it.
And something all Elite Zone related.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love it, dude. It's pretty cool.
But yeah, which we have the All Elite Zone moving graphic design. Like one of those. You ever heard of the 20th Century Fox graphic? The.
Yeah. Don't do the music because they might get on this.
Well, not well, never. Well, I
They're
just did a
sticklers.
little. I just did a little. What do they call it? Snippet.
Yeah,
Well,
I know what you mean. Though.
well, like the song in that intro is supposed to be copyright free, so because I
That's a
because
bonus.
I looked up copyright free music, so
Oh boy.
there should be no copyright stuff because that's copyright. Like even if it is copyright, I can go back out and take it out. Then it'll be like nothing ever happened.
Mm.
Like that's what I do
Hey,
sometimes.
I I really don't like. Oh,
Hey,
hello.
Logan,
Hey, how's it
Hey,
going?
Logan.
I want to see Pac versus Osprey. I feel like that should be on the New Japan and AEW show.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I mean, that would be great to watch.
Robert Young, thanks for watching.
Robert, how you
Hello.
doing?
Nice to. Are you joining us?
And by the way,
Mm.
Mr. Jacob, I don't know if you've seen the introduction. Well, you already not the one. I mean, where I do it's Wednesday, Friday, and I know what that means. But since today is Friday the 13th, it was supposed to be. It's Friday the 13th. You know
Yeah,
what that means. And Connor, I'll kill you.
I got my Jason merch on today.
I love when Pac does the black arrow. He used to call it the red arrow in WWE.
Yeah. Oh, he
And now
landed it perfectly.
Because I remember one time he kind of botched up and he didn't do it for a long time.
Hmm He landed that one perfectly, right on the nail.
This next Wednesday, it's Ray Phoenix versus Kyle O'Reilly in
Oh
the
man.
Owen Hart tournament. Well, the
uh
lights just went out.
oh, I don't know if you guys are on this, but
Oh snap.
oh,
Oh,
Uh-oh.
what's going on now? Lights are out.
I already
That
know what
reminds me
that
of old
is. I'm not
ECW,
saying
man.
it.
I love when they do that. It reminds me of old days in ECW.
Hey, that guy was on here. Buddy Matthews. Oh,
Yep.
the lights.
The House of Black.
Ooh, House of Black, and they disappeared in the
They
night.
came.
I don't
They
know. I
left.
like when they do that, man. They just pop up and then disappear. I like that stuff. Playing those mind games like Taker used to do.
Know what you mean? Uh, so let's see. I just hope Rampage doesn't come back on again next week at 4:30.
Uh, Depends on if NBA is on there because they're in the second round.
Yeah.
And some games are fixing to go into the Final Four, and all the Final Four games are on ABC or ESPN.
Know
hmm
what you mean?
So they should be done with that pretty soon.
Yeah.
Undertaker was at Starcast before. Yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
at the very first Starcast. Well, not the Undertaker, Mean Mark.
Yeah.
Undertaker. Uh,
Because the Undertaker was caught. Well, the Undertaker was named by Vince McMahon, so technically it's WWE's
And I
property.
don't think Vince was happy about him being there, as I recall.
because like that was the first all. Well, it was the first All In where Cody Rhodes and the Young Bucks ran their own show, and Vince was all mad about that
Yeah.
because Daniel Bryan was going to go there, and then Vince threw him a bunch of money and got Daniel Bryan to stay.
Of
But
course, that's what he does. Throws money at it.
but like at the time, the Undertaker wasn't under contract with WWE, so he could do whatever he wanted.
Yeah, that's true.
And then
Um,
shortly after, Undertaker is contracted to WWE till 2034,
Oh, wow.
and it's
2034.
and
Wow.
like
and he's
his
under Legends contract.
yeah Legends contract.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Well, oh,
Got my daughter and I tickets for the St. Louis Dynamite show, which I believe will also be a tape Rampage also on June 13th. It's a great show last time. Should be just yeah. I was there for the St. Louis Rampage show, and it was a very great show. They stacked a Dark card that had Christian Cage on it. You don't know Christian Cage on Dark. Uh, but yeah, I wish I was able to go to the St. Louis Dynamite, but I'm trying to put up money for All Out if it's in the United States still. But yeah, the Dynamite in St. Louis should be very good.
Yeah,
Um,
y'all have fun, man.
yeah.
it's
Well,
at the Chaz. Um,
Chazit's Arena.
yeah, it's a pretty nice size arena.
Yeah.
It's just the last time this one couple next to us was kind of
I don't know. I don't know what
very
to put my,
weary.
yeah. I don't know what to put my money on anyway. All I know is that
I'm
I
just
was
gonna
think
say this: if you go to a wrestling event, just drink 1 or 2 beers. Don't get drunk,
Right.
and then you're being loud and slap. Like the
There's
guy
always
was.
one. There's always one that gets way too drunk.
I feel like at events they should limit how many. Like they should give like on their receipt how many times they can go back and get something like that.
Yeah, like a two,
Because
like a 2 or 3 drink minimum.
if you're driving after that, that's dangerous.
Right.
And you're gonna drive all those people who's leaving there.
I mean, I've been to shows where people just guys and women just got trashed, and like, I mean, because the beers are so cheap, they'll buy so many of them up, and they will forget how drunk they are, and then they
speaking of
just
which,
cause all
Mr.
kinds of
Jacobs.
mayhem.
Speaking of which, Mr. Jacobs, have you heard that the WWE Summer Tour is headed straight to Waco, Texas?
Yeah, I've heard about that already. I think I posted it on my Facebook. It's Waco, not Wacko.
11 and 13 a beer can. How can you afford to get drunk? $11, 13. Yeah, you better have a good amount of money going to an event, paying
All the WWE shows, they're pretty expensive with their drinks and food.
$11 just for one beer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah.
I've still seen people get 4, 5, 6
Mm-hmm.
beers, and it costs that much. Next we got Sean Spears versus Bear Boulder from the Bear Country. It's nice to see Sean Spears get more TV time.
I know,
Yeah, but
right?
let's
When's
see
the
for
last
how
match you
long.
had?
Possibly the match you want to get CM Punk that only lasts like 5 seconds. But
Yeah, I think that.
I
Go
think
ahead.
he was I think he was on TV but on Rampage before though. After that,
Hmm.
he's on Dark a little bit, but
That's all he does anyway. It's just, I mean, I'm not a big fan of Sean's. Oh,
that was the price. Yeah, that was part of the price. Uh, I drunk what $6 for
Six
water.
dollars for water? Wow.
They
Wow.
they're really wanting their money. What were you
Yeah.
gonna say, Chris?
sorry. Well, I don't know about Starcast though. I mean, I'm putting my money in, but the problem is though, as I meant, I know that you have to go down to Chicago the month after Starcast hits in Nashville. I mean, I'm
Well,
not trying to be rude though or
but
anything. I get the point.
that doesn't mean I'm not gonna go to it because I've been to Starcast. Well, it depends on who they're gonna have there.
Hmm.
But I'm not just gonna go for going. It like once they announce some of their guests and stuff, that's when I'll make my decision. But All
Yeah.
Out may not. It's been reported that if you watched our Dynamite review last night with Carly, we there's been reported that All Out's not going to be in Chicago this year,
You sure?
and that's what Tony Khan said that he's looking to take All Out. He basically said that there's lots of places he could take All Out around the world, so it could
Yeah.
possibly be an international pay per view.
Oh boy, I forgot. Oh boy, so technically you might have a chance to. Well, I'm not trying to be. I mean, I know you got to go to all out though, but if it's close,
If it's still in the United States, I'll still go. But if it's in Canada or the UK, I'm not.
well,
Right.
as long as it ain't in California
If
or
it's in
anywhere that
California,
far out.
I think I'd go to it if it's in California. I know that sounds crazy,
Oh,
but
Hey, I mean, if you have the money to and you have the time, why not?
yeah, Toronto. A lot of people have been saying Toronto at the Toronto Raptors Arena. That's where All Out's going to be, and
Hmm.
and people in Canada and UK has never had an AEW show,
They
not
haven't
yet.
at all.
and like they've probably been fans of AEW since day one and has never been to an AEW show. So I think it's time for them to get an opportunity to go to an AEW show.
Yeah. I mean, they have a
Yeah.
Sean
big enough
Spears,
fan base there, you know.
oh yeah, they're on
Well,
TSN in Canada.
you've
Hmm.
been Starcast, Connor, and now you got to teach me a little bit the ropes about the Starcast though.
Sean Spears beats Bear Boulder, and he just gets the chair and starts.
You're gonna let
Oh,
He's doing it just like Warlow.
Yeah, it's supposed to be Wardlow and Spears in a steel cage soon.
If
Oh,
if he goes to 10 lashes first.
Yeah.
I'd rather be
Isn't it?
Warlow and MJF in a steel cage. That way MJF can't go
Yeah.
anywhere.
But yeah, I don't know. It just depends where All Out's going to be.
Well, if
I don't feel like going out of country and
That's a
I would
hassle
do
on
a
its own.
well, if it
yeah.
is out of the country, I
I'm
mean,
not going.
well, good.
I mean, you got to think about the hours going to be on the road. Then you got to go through getting a passport and
But
all that stuff.
if it's in the United States, I plan on going. But
Hmm.
I've put back a lot of money for this.
Even even if it's in California or New York City.
Possibly.
Oh my man,
Well, I
man,
mean,
what?
like I said, why not? If you have the money and you have the time, why not? You know, I'd do it if I
I
had the money and time.
I put a
I'm sorry.
lot. I put a lot of money back for it because I've never been to an AEW pay per view.
Well,
Hmm.
not yet.
Like not all my money, but bit by piece, I put back money
Yeah,
because I got other stuff to do besides all that.
I know what you mean.
But
We
still,
got Owen Hart Women's Eliminator, Owen Hart's tournament match, Riho and
All
Ruby Soho.
right, let's do it. Let's go.
And
let's see who's.
last week's match between Riho and Yuka Sakazaki was a 5-star match. I thought.
Yeah, that was a great match. I
So
loved it.
if this was anything like last week, this match should be a 5-star match as well.
And hopefully they'll give them some good time too, because they've been giving the women some good time lately. So hopefully they're going to
It's
continue that.
4:52 and ends at 5:30.
It's against Ruby Soho. Yeah, I forgot about that.
So they should give them a good amount of time.
Yeah, a
I'm
good
going,
10, 15 minutes, I'd say.
I'm
But
going for
still,
Ruby Soho.
you know, I don't know who's gonna win this match, but I'm just gonna have to say,
I got to go with Ruby. That's my girl.
Yeah, it's time for
Ruby
her to
Soho.
win some. Yep,
I
I
hope
like
Bryce is not. Is
myself.
that? Yep, he's in there. He's in there.
Bryce was in there.
Yep, the live chats for Ruby Soho.
Oh, you see, we got a Ruby Soho
Why,
fan club over here.
why is Rio looking like that?
I know.
You can't
She has
stand
the
her. I
stink
think.
face
I don't
on her.
know.
She doesn't like that music.
But still, yeah.
Yeah, Bryce Williamsburg's in there.
Yep.
A good, nice
Well,
handshake. You're right.
Well, let's see though in that matter. Let's see what's going on in this though. But still, Connor. As I said, and I know you're planning for All Out. But if you're thinking about going to Starcast, let me know and I'll see what I can do.
Yeah. If All Out was in Alaska, no. If it was in Alaska, no one would go.
I know, right?
It's cold down there, isn't it?
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
You thought winter and here is bad. Alaska's on another level of cold.
I mean, put it like this: if you spit, it'll be frozen before it hits the ground. That's how cold it gets up there.
By the way, you guys heard that AEW is coming to Massachusetts though, but that won't be until July 27th. And I believe that's where Carly B is. Well, she's in Connecticut, but she's right
Yeah.
next to Massachusetts.
By the way, I gotta say, y'all did a really good job yesterday with the review and the ramp up. That was good.
Yeah, she did a very good job on that with everything on that. And if people live watching, if you guys haven't checked that out, definitely go check that out from our previous live stream.
Mm-hmm.
What you mean?
If you haven't subscribed by now, you should. What you doing? Why not? Come on.
Yep.
They're working really well together, they've never worked together before.
I've never seen them wrestle before, so yeah, I think it's the first time.
See, Sheeta can speak a little English, but Riho and Yuka Sakazaki, I don't think they can speak any English. So,
Hmm.
and they can't really communicate in the ring. So they're doing very well for what they're doing.
Yeah.
See, a lot of people forget about that. I think Kenny he's their translator.
Yeah, because
I
Kenny
could be
Omega,
wrong.
he knows Japanese fluently.
And
Yeah,
he's from
he's from
Toronto.
Canada, Winnipeg, Canada.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's from Canada, but he knows a lot of stuff in Japan while he was in New Japan Pro Wrestling. He basically lived there.
Yeah, he did.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. Ruby selling that leg. Uh-oh.
Is her leg injured? Doesn't look like it.
No, but she landed. When she landed, she kind of shook her leg, kind of selling it. She's still doing it.
Ooh, uh-oh. I ain't saying anything.
Whoa!
What a submission
On
hold.
the same leg that she was. Oh my God! Look how she's bending. Oh my goodness! The leg is not supposed to go back that far.
I prefer
Oh,
neither.
no.
I believe you spelled honey wrong, but
Honey Boo Boo or Pee Wee Herman? Pee Wee Herman. What are you talking about? He's the one.
he,
This is just like they were talking about Mr. Bean. And now they're talking about Honey Boo Boo and Pee Wee
Pee Wee
Herman
Herman.
again.
Pee Wee Herman. He's just a staple of my childhood. I don't know what to say.
see,
Every Saturday morning he was on my TV.
a lot of people doesn't know this, but when Mr. Bean became a thing in the UK, they tried to make Pee Wee Herman the American version of Mr. Bean because with the same
Yeah.
outfit, it's the same
Mm-hmm.
outfit, but
Except Pee Wee Herman is the he speaks pretty good instead of Mr. Bean does
yeah, that was their difference. That
Mm-hmm.
the American version they wanted to make more American,
Yeah.
yeah.
but they
Okay.
tried to make their own American version of Mr. Bean.
Like
I
kind of
think the
like
original Mr. Bean was fine. Like the physical comedy is what mattered. He didn't even have to
Yeah.
talk really. You know.
See,
yeah.
like they used to just like find a location for him, put him there, and he would do everything by play. Like they wouldn't have
Right.
a script. They wouldn't have a script or anything. And that's hard to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like I like Pee Wee Herman. What was the movie? It's on Netflix.
Big
Blank's on there.
Adventures. Pee Wee Herman's Big
Yeah,
Adventure. Yeah, I
yeah.
love that movie.
He cannot sing, or who was that woman?
Yeah.
It was. I know that one movie he did that dance. Uh,
I think that was Big Adventures when he
yeah,
danced from the bar.
yeah.
To Tequila. That's the song it was.
I don't know. I don't know though about those. I mean, I do. I mean, the only thing I know about Mr. Bean, though, I mean, I watched some of his clips though on Facebook. The only thing I know when he speaks, it was at the hospital scene, he saved a girl's life. Next thing you know, he's like, maybe you could let me stay another week.
He
He's
kind of
always
has a deep voice, kind of like this when he speaks. It's like bow.
he's
Yeah.
retired now. He
Well,
retired.
Yeah.
Rowan, well, technically, the actor who plays Mr. Bean is retired.
Yeah, he came back to do one little scene. He also went to the UK Awards or something, and he just went up on stage and started messing everything up. Like it was part of the show, but
Did you
There's
know that?
also a Mr. Bean cartoon too. I remember.
yeah,
Yeah. Oh, okay.
like to
Yeah.
me, it's not as funny as cartoon.
Yeah, I agree. The live action was always better.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, just to let everyone know, I'm not going to VIP Championship Wrestling, not because it's just because I just don't have enough money plus and all that. So
It happens.
and plus my mom and plus my I know I shouldn't talk anything outside the AZZ, but my mom and I are going to the DoubleTree by Hilton's hotel. But anyway, back to the match.
You did what? After the match?
I said, let's call the match, though. I mean, the match is back on, though, right now.
Whoa, with the Northern Light suplex with the bridge, that was beautiful.
Ouch.
So was you and your mom staying at the hotel in the same bed?
Different, because I got team member and she's got team member. Different rooms.
You sure?
Yes.
I mean, if you got something going on, I mean,
No. Besides, she's my mother, for God's sakes.
Oh, calm down, Chris. He's just messing with you,
I
bro.
just play.
Besides, Austin's coming with us, though. Well, my kid brother, I mean.
I don't think you're doing that. I'm just playing.
Well, good.
Oh,
Well, but
come on,
now,
dude.
thanks to Starcast is now coming up. I might have to cancel that and just go to Starcast instead. But I gotta see what's going on first. See who's on the card. If the Gun Club or Brian James or even whoever, I'm going.
Hmm.
Maybe Brian Pillman Jr.
Maybe.
Oh,
And I'm
that
dying.
like that backdrop driver looked
Mm-hmm.
like they
In
do
that
that in
case,
Japan a lot.
here we go.
Oh,
Ooh man, Ruby Soho's
Big
pinning
Thompson.
her. Ruby Soho's pinning her very violently or whatever.
Oh, oh my God. This match is
I think
fire,
that's
though. I
it.
can't lie. This is a good match.
Oh boy.
Whoa. Look at the Sister Abigail look like.
Yeah, and the winner is
My girl, Ruby. All right.
About time
all
she
right.
picks up a big win. Well, she's been picking up big
Yeah.
wins.
So
She's moving on in the One Heart tournament.
All right. Let's go, Ruby. Let's do it. That's what I'm talking about.
I didn't see the bracket who she's going against next, but
Red Velvet.
she's going against Red Velvet next.
Yep.
well, technically it's Red Velvet versus I'm not saying who.
Chris Statlander.
Oh,
Well, Sheeta was supposed to be in it, but she got injured. Well, they're going to announce it tonight because fans already know it.
Hmm.
oh, there's the Gun Club and
Cheeseburger.
the Acclaimed.
He was
Oh,
on
you know,
Dark
I would love to
Elevation.
see Cheeseburger in AEW. I really would. That'd be cool.
He was on Dark Elevation.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he went against Max Caster. It was a very good
Hmm.
match. Of course, Max Caster roasted him real bad, but the match was very good. And last week they did a second match with them, but when they was filming dark matches, like the power went out. So like
So it was literally a dark match.
like when they was
Look at
filming,
Billy Look at Billy trying to make sure his sons doesn't know anything.
so like when they was filming the match, the camera stopped working, everything. So they were
Damn.
halfway through the match too, and then they had one dark match. It was Nyla Rose versus someone, and they just told the crowd that it was a dark match only for the fans, just because they couldn't film it.
Oh, jeez. How inconvenient. Billy Gunn. I swear. Billy Gunn is hilarious, dude. That dude is hilarious.
Look at Billy and his son. Look
Oh
at
my
Billy
God.
and his sons and all that. You know what? I'm just gonna say it
They're
anyway.
That
Look at
is
Billy
so
and his sons,
goofy.
the ass boys.
That's boys. That was a funny segment right there. I like that. That was funny.
I just hope they're still together by the time before Starcast hits.
Starcast. Well, no, they have wrestling events there too. It's like
Yeah,
a
I think they
whole.
do have matches and stuff.
Well, it is a wrestling convention, but they do have other stuff.
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah. By the way, though,
Damn.
Mr. Jacob, did you
Them are some
Did you
baddies
see-
right there.
know what you mean? You know what else though? I'm not a big fan of not a big fan of Jade Cargill. But did you guys see her out? Did you guys see her? Did you guys see her outfit though? It looks like it's a
Oh
nude
yeah,
outfit.
I definitely see it. My God,
I think she works a lot of those every week.
Well, at least,
she's a beautiful woman, though. My goodness.
yeah, Mister. Yeah, you gotta be. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I just can't.
See, Red Velvet, she went against Jade twice, and then she was
Yeah,
talking trash about Jade and everything. Now they're all buddy buddy now.
I know,
I mean,
right?
I guess
You can't beat them, join them.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on with.
no one knows who those people are in the crowd, the baddies. No one knows who they are. Like, all they care about people watching is them three. They don't care about whoever's in the crowd. They don't even know who the hell they are.
I'm not complaining.
We know if they're going to actually become wrestlers. I mean,
I know, right?
Are they carrying money? Fake money?
Either that or a piece of money fans.
Yeah, I think they're money fans.
Yeah, because that looks pink. Ain't no way money's pink. Not if you stained the money. Mark Sterling's still selling that
Yeah.
Wardlow's powerbomb through the table.
You know what else? Mr. Jacobs, you gotta love her outfit though, I can tell you that.
Oh yeah, she's looking gorgeous. Yeah, she put the brakes on.
Well, looks like I got a Twitter reply from Conrad.
Here's the official announcement.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Who's sneezing?
It was not Ryan.
Me either.
Oh, Chris. Okay.
Yeah, so that basically confirms what we were talking about. And Chris Statlander is going to be. I got her beat Mad Velvet 100% because they've been building Chris Statlander up very good with her new look, her new theme song, her new presentation. So I don't think they're going to ruin it and just have her lose like that. I'm not. She may go to the finals, but for the tournament, Mad Velvet. Yeah, sometimes she is a botch fest, but not here recently. She hasn't, but sometimes
she's getting better. She's getting better though. She's improving.
I mean, she hasn't done what she did in that one match. Like, that was like 2 months ago, and people are still on that.
I know, right?
Jade. Yeah, a lot of people have been wanting that match. If you don't know, Camilla Brickhouse, she's the NWA Women's Champion. She's basically the size of Jade Cargill, but she's a little bit more built. She came to AEW one time and she went against Layla Hirsch, but she's like 7 foot tall. Camilla Brickhouse is
a big girl. I like it.
And Jade's about 7 foot. Well, I don't know how tall she is, but they're about the same size, so that would be a very good match. I wish
Jade's pretty tall.
I wish Austin Kong would go against Jade Cargill. Just one time.
Yeah.
But she retired.
Camille?
Like Austin Kong did.
Yeah, she was with Brandy Rhodes until she was taken off television for a while.
Yeah, she didn't want to wrestle anymore. She just wanted to be a coach, and AEW wanted her to wrestle.
Yeah.
Like in her contract, but it was obligated for her, so.
I think nowadays she's focusing on acting and her family.
Yeah, she was on that series. Was it Glow?
Yeah, Glow. It's actually pretty good too. I got into it. It's pretty good. It's actually a really good show. on Netflix. I think they canceled it though because they're supposed to have another season, but I think they canceled the show.
Yeah, I've seen it a few times. I've never really just sat there and watched it, but I know a few other wrestlers were in it. Can't remember who
Uh,
all was in it.
Carlito was in it. I think Chavo was in it once. Chavo, yeah, I think he was in it in an episode because he was. I think they were the trainers.
Well, we all know Wednesday night there's going to be two Jokers, one on the men's side and one for the women's side.
Hmm I'm hoping for Johnny Gargano. I'd love to see him in AEW.
A lot of
I
people
suggest
saying
this.
a lot of people saying it's going to be Johnny Gargano on the men's side and his wife Candice LeRae on the women's side.
That makes sense though. It makes sense though for Candice LeRae to be in there too.
Because I
Uh-huh.
mean, like they're having the both Jokers both on the same night, so both of
Yeah,
them coming debuting at the same night would be a good debut. I feel like.
Yep.
And if Johnny Gargano goes all the way to the finals, go against Adam Cole, and they revisit their rivalry from NXT, that's long term. That's long term storytelling right there.
oh yeah,
They're gonna they're,
definitely.
they're gonna carry that whole rivalry onto another TV station.
They came out with good matches though out of that rivalry.
Yeah.
You know, they brought the best out of each other. That's why I like to think.
So next is the main event with Scorpio Sky defending his title against Frankie Kazarian, and I'm going for Scorpio Sky in this one. I want to see
Yeah,
him
same
win the
here.
title. I like Frankie Kazarian, but
Not
Well,
yet.
I'm going Frankie Kazarian. I know you guys are trying to want Scorpio Sky to remain champion, but I agree with that. But I
he just
also agree with Frankie Kazarian needs to be a champion again since he has not been a champion since he won the tag team champions with the man he's facing tonight.
Yeah,
he just won the title back, and if he loses tonight, he'll have the title for 15 days.
But as I said though, I did say I do want Scorpio Sky to win, but I also want Frankie Kazarian to win as well. In my book.
I just don't want them playing hot potato with the belt. I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I want Scorpio Sky being the champion at least till All Out. Or have the title for
Right.
over 100. Have a good time with the belt.
As Mark Henry says, the time to talk is over. It's now time for the main event. And we got two Jokers coming in this Wednesday night.
Hangman Page versus it's the guy that I forget. I don't know how to pronounce his name. He's from DDT in Japan.
I know you're talking about. I can't pronounce his name that well either myself.
Next week on Rampage. Oh man, again, special early start time for Rampage again.
Ah!
Oh,
Come on.
Oh, man, come on. That ain't fair.
3-year anniversary.
they're not even going to tell us the time at all. They're just saying a special time.
It's 4:30 again, probably.
I'm pretty sure it will be.
Excuse my French, but I'm gonna have to agree with Connor though. This special early start time is bullshit.
I agree. I
So
agree
they
100%.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but did they just show Wardlow versus MJF at Double or Nothing?
Yep,
Yeah, but only
that is happening.
but if Warlow can do all the MJF's stipulations.
Yeah,
Uh,
which is definitely going to happen. So
He is the heavy metal rebel, Kaz, or Frankie Kazarian.
all right, let's get down to business.
now,
Or
can you
better
guys
yet,
hear
let's
me?
get on with the main event of
Yeah,
the
we can
night.
hear you.
Did they show like it's official Wardlow versus MJF at Double or Nothing.
They did.
I mean, yeah, they pretty much showed it. It looks like it's official to me.
But if Warlow can do all the MJF stipulations, 10 lashes, steel cage with Sean Spears, like MJF did what he did with Cody Rhodes back then.
Yeah.
I probably would have put the official match after all that.
Mm.
Because what if he doesn't? Then the match isn't happening. I would have. I already know Wardlow's going to find some way to do all that, but
Yeah, I mean, they can't be putting him through all this hell for him not to,
yeah.
beat him.
Then they, of course, the two finals of the Owen Hart tournament will be crowned at Double or Nothing, and I
Well,
think
we still
the Wednesday or something, it's going to be the 3-year anniversary of AEW.
in Las
Ah,
Vegas.
3 years. It passed by so fast, though, man.
Know what you
Seems like
mean? It's
yesterday they
3 years.
just started.
Yeah,
But to me, but to me, I mean, I didn't know anything about AEW back then until I met this guy right beside me right now, who is was WWE, now AEW fan. Isn't that right, Connor?
yeah. That WWE went to hell and back.
Yeah.
That's a good way of explaining it.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're with AEW though, because WWE it sucks.
I mean, it's all right with some. Like, I only watch it when like WrestleMania happens or SummerSlam or like the big
Royal
events. But
Rumble.
Or
yeah,
the
stuff
Hall
like
of
that.
Fame, but only of anyone who is interested. Like I watch the Hall of Fame because the Undertaker will mark his Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Like I don't watch it weekly. That's hard to do. Not fall asleep or something.
And at
Yeah, I
WrestleMania, like
agree, dude. Last time I watched Raw, I fell asleep through like the first hour of it.
But
yeah,
for someone like
and
Cody Rhodes coming there, I had to tune in. But I mean, it's just
Hmm.
hard. Like they don't keep it interesting. Want you to come watch it every week.
and when
Right.
when and when I was watching WrestleMania Night One, the night that Stone Cold Steve Austin came out of retirement for one night facing Kevin Owens in a no holds barred match. Mr.
Yeah.
Jacobs, you were there at that time. You told us what happened.
I mean, I'll tell you this though. Whenever Stone Cold walked out, man, that crowd lost their shit. I mean, the the sound level would have popped your ears with the pop of that crowd. You know what I'm saying? Like it was loud, and I mean to see him like in person is a whole different thing from seeing him on TV.
Oh
And
yeah,
like that's the
yeah.
excitement, and like like I said, whenever Taker came out, there was a woman not too far from me who was crying when Taker came out. And I mean it was I can't I mean I don't know, it's definitely an experience
Emotional.
to yeah, emotional. And like I said, I mean, if you ever get a chance, anybody out there ever gets a chance to go to a WrestleMania, do it. But have a ride to and from planned out. Just be sure you do that.
Yeah. When I saw Stone Cold Steve Austin in his knee braces and his wristbands, I was like, I know he's going to make his first match out of retirement, though, because I
Yeah.
never watched his very last match 19 years ago. I didn't witness it, but for the first time, I finally did witness his final match ever at WrestleMania just last
And
month.
I gotta say, him and Kevin Owens, man, they put on a good little show right there. They could put on a good little match, and it was very entertaining. The right person got over, and I mean the whole thing, from the story, the whole story of from Kevin calling Stone Cold out, the Stone Cold coming out there and opening a can of whip ass. It was great. I loved it, every bit of it.
Stone Cold started in Dallas, Texas, and it ended in Dallas, Texas.
Yeah, full circle.
Scorpio. Yeah, I got Scorpio win this match.
Yeah.
Arlo, this TNT title match should be good. Yeah, so
But
far
let's
it's
not
been a
also
very good match.
let's not also forget though,
Mhm.
these two are former tag team champions. They are the first AEW
Yeah.
tag team champions.
Oh,
So they know each other very well. They know each other's
As
moves.
as well technically
Suicide,
as the now retired SCU.
Yep.
suicide dive by or top suicida from Scorpio Sky, the Kazarian.
Yep. Over the top. Oh my God.
And
See
this
how
is
Scorpio
Sylvester
landed?
Stallone's over the
yeah,
top.
yeah, he did that one time before on Jericho, and he landed head first.
Oh my gosh. You talk about high risk. That's a high risk move.
Yeah.
And this is Scorpio Sky's first title defense of his second reign as champion. His first reign, he only defended the
Hmm.
title against Wardlow, and that's the only title defense he had and lost. And Sammy,
Yeah.
this is his first title defense of his
Yeah.
second reign. So hopefully this time he has a longer reign.
I hope so, man. I really do.
I mean,
Yeah.
eventually someone's going to have to beat Scorpio, but I mean, like everyone's going to lose a championship eventually. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
not but I wouldn't have him lose it for a few months.
Yeah, I agree. Let him have a good reign with it.
Now, if I was going to pick who defeats Scorpio, I'd pick Lance Archer to defeat
Oh, that's a good choice, dude. That's a good
because
choice.
a lot of people forget when Dan Lambert debuted in AEW, Lance Archer chokeslammed him and beat him up.
Hmm.
Yeah. Have you guys heard about Jake the Snake Roberts?
Yeah,
Hmm.
the
Yeah.
his health or what he told an AEW wrestler or what they told him
Yeah.
because
I just hope he's all right though and all that.
he said somewhere that that backstage at AEW he was gonna it was he didn't say who it was, but he was giving a younger wrestler some advice on some stuff they
Hmm.
should work on or what they should do. I
Hmm.
have a feeling I know who it is, but he said like when he tried to give him advice, like the wrestler told Jake the Snake, they said like I got my contract, I don't need any advice.
Oh, that's wrong.
And Jake the
I mean,
Snake's a
hell, if
legend.
Jake the Snake gives you advice, dude, you listen.
Like anyway, like
You gotta get advice though from every legend out there, including
Yeah.
including DDT. I mean, not. I mean, I'm sorry. Jake the Snake Roberts.
yeah,
The
Jake the
thing
Snake
about Jake
Robert.
the Snake is that he was a master of psychology in the ring. He was
uh,
the master of that. So if he gives you advice, dude, listen.
I have a
Yeah.
feeling I know who it is. Daniel Garcia. I feel like it's Daniel Garcia, but I could be wrong.
I wouldn't put it past him. I wouldn't put it past him at all.
But he didn't say who it was. He didn't name any names. But I mean, like if any like Jake the Snake came to him. I mean, if a legend's coming to you to tell you advice, take it.
Well, have you thought about what we're gonna do Monday for the what do they call it? The best of some stuff on Monday. Yeah, Connor.
I've not even thought about it. Uh,
Well, may I suggest something?
yeah,
Well, since this is William Regal's and Chris Jericho's first
We'll cover with something
conversation,
cool.
yeah. Well, since this is Chris Jericho and William Regal's first conversation in AEW ring, maybe I'm not trying to say the best of William Regal versus Chris Jericho, but I can say one of the videos should be like a matchup of Chris Jericho versus William Regal in one of the pay-per-views or one of their memorable matches back in the WWE.
yeah,
Yeah, like a best of Jericho and best of Regal kind of thing.
Yeah, they did wrestle each other at WrestleMania, and they did wrestle each other at Backlash a month later.
They wrestled in WCW too, I believe.
Did they wrestle each
yeah.
other in WCW?
Yeah, I think so. I could be
We gotta
wrong, but
look
I'm
it up.
pretty sure they had a match. They had at least one match in
Let me
WCW.
see.
We gotta look it up though and see that happen.
Because they were there at the same time. I'm sure they crossed paths in the ring.
Yeah, and
Um,
William, yeah, because William Regal. I mean, Chris Jericho. I mean,
William Regal and Jericho went against each other in a steel cage. They went against each other at Backlash, WrestleMania, Raw, WCW Nitro.
There you go.
did they
They got a lot of matches.
did they wrestle each other in a steel cage? Never seen that happen before.
William Regal versus Jericho, WWS.
Yeah, that happened.
There's plenty of matches to make a whole video out of it, probably.
Let me
Yeah.
No,
let me check it out real quick. I don't know. I've never seen Chris Jericho versus William Regal in the steel cage.
It was 2001.
Let's find out. Well, to me, let's find out. Well, it must be on a house show event.
Well, no, it showed it on Raw.
Yeah, it was a
Oh
Raw.
yeah. It was on either July 5th or May the 7th.
They went against each other on Sunday Night Heat, Raw, Backlash, WrestleMania, and Nitro. Oh, what a cutter by Frankie Kazarian! And he almost.
And what about that funny segment though when Chris Jericho peed in William Regal's pee?
That's classic Jericho right there, man.
Like ever since that happened, every time I look at William Regal, I always think of that now.
Right? Don't leave your cup around Jericho.
So I think we should have like the best of William Regal versus Chris Jericho from WCW to WWE, and now they're in-ring confrontation for the first time, and I believe like in 20 years?
Probably something like that.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea, Chris. Not bad at all.
Well, great. But the problem is though, we got to see what matches or what segments they have between each other.
Oh man, Dan Lambert's coming out.
He's not supposed to be in this.
Frankie Kazarian's got a kind of like a sleeper hold on Scorpio.
Uh-oh.
And here,
what the hell is Dan up to, man? What the hell is he up to?
Here comes Ethan Page.
Oh, get off the damn apron, Dan. What the hell are you?
I thought
he is really annoying me right now. He's messing up a good match. Oh, come on. Dude, I saw this coming. I knew there was going to be some kind of shenanigans. And he kicks out.
I thought Scorpio Sky was going to pick up the win right there.
Oh, my God.
And like I think before the match started, Scorpio Sky said he didn't want any help. He wanted to do it on his own.
Right, totally.
Unless they turn back, I don't know. And there it is.
No, because they're pretty much playing it to where it was going to be, a fair match
for the TNT.
See, I don't think Scorpio Sky had any idea they're going to come out.
Maybe it's Ethan Page versus Scorpio Sky feud.
Oh, dude. Now you're talking. That'll be great.
Because he didn't want that before the match. That's what he said. He wanted to have a clean match.
Yeah. And Scorpio's trying to be trying to be a face, and they're healing it up behind his back.
Yeah. Why is he clapping? Why is Dan Lambert clapping? You know what you did.
I know, right? That's what I'm saying. Scorpio's being the baby face, but they're being heels behind his back.
Why is Sammy out there? You're not
reminds me of,
he don't.
That reminds me of Sting and Lex Luger when Luger was a heel whenever Sting was looking, and then when he turned around, Luger would go giving fans files.
Because they're telling Scorpio. Scorpio shoves Ethan Page.
Oh boy, here we go.
Looks like okay.
He's got the microphone.
Interesting. I like what this is doing.
Ethan Page is good on the mic. Man, I knew that was coming. I knew it.
And there we go.
I knew that was gonna happen.
I can't lie. I like where this is. Oh, that was blindsided him.
And at least Sammy and Tay Connor's making the save.
So it was a setup. So it was a complete setup.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's Sammy.
Yeah, Scorpio
Oh my
Sky sold
God.
out.
He sold his soul to the devil.
I knew.
So I guess looks like we got ourselves a triple threat for the TNT champion.
Possibly at
Can't
Double or
lie.
Nothing.
I like the direction. I like the direction it's going though.
Like that would be good. Scorpio, Kazarian, and Sammy Guevara for TNT title at Double or Nothing. But lots of times, like they don't
Yep.
like to defend. Lots of times they don't like to defend the TNT title on pay per view. Like the last two pay per views, they don't defend the title.
Why do you think that is?
I guess because it's called TNT title, but even the TBS title that they defended it on pay per views. So it wouldn't make sense
Right.
not to do the TNT title on pay per views. I don't know what
That
the reason
confuses
behind
me.
that is.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I'm thinking. Why not defend the title on a pay per view? I mean, that's what pay per views are for.
and the match to determine the champion, Lance Archer versus Cody, was on the pay per view. I don't get
Hmm.
that. But if I
Yeah,
was
that's
booking,
confusing.
if I was booking that would be the triple threat match on the pay per view. But yeah,
That sounds good.
Yeah.
So
Look,
Monday, Connor, what do you think? The William Regal versus Chris Jericho best of Monday?
Yeah, that sounds good to me. Like when I looked it up, there's a lot of matches between the two of them.
Yeah,
Yeah, that sounds
find
awesome.
some good. Yeah, find some good segments too.
Yeah, I think I
Yeah,
know
they've had some classic segments. Yeah.
Because I would love. Well, I'll tell you what though. If you do it though, I'll be on the podcast Monday, and I'll help you guys out a little bit.
All right. Yeah, you guys heard it. This next Monday, it'll be the best of Jericho versus William Regal segments,
Sounds great.
matches. Might even have a cameo of AGP. I don't know. But yeah, we'll be back Monday, Wednesday for Dynamite. Of course, Call shows back again Thursday. But yeah, definitely follow the All Elite Zone and all social medias. Link description below: Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and Spotify. Some more Spotify like audio will be going up this weekend. At least five or six audios will be going up.
Great.
So yeah, we'll see you guys Monday.
Thanks for watching, y'all. Peace.
Thanks for watching.